this week, we are introducing you to today's real heroes, Americans making a difference in ways that are large and small. Natalie's with us now with another story. Who do you have today?
That's right, Matt. This is an incredible story. This morning, we're introducing you to a business giant who's being felled by a fast-moving fatal disease. But his single-minded passion to leave a legacy of hope has jump-started the search for a cure for the disease that may soon take his life. If you've spent any time at a gym sweating on a Life Fitness cycle, you have this man to thank, 48-year-old Augie Nieto. A one-time chubby kid, as a 19-year-old back in 1977, Augie turned an obscure company into a fitness juggernaut and turned himself into a fitness industry legend. Life was complete when he married his high school sweetheart, Lynn, 11 years ago, blending their two families. Healthy and wealthy, Augie was living what he says was a dream life. And then in March 2005, on a trip to Vietnam, everything changed.
I was water skiing and the rope pulled out of my hand, and that has never happened to me.
In one of life's cruel ironies, Augie Nieto, a fitness pioneer, was diagnosed with ALS, a paralyzing disease that slowly robs the brain of its ability to signal muscles to move and eventually to breathe. It's also known as Lou Gehrig's disease.
Today, I consider myself the luckiest man on the face of the earth.
In the 67 years since this speech, no cause, treatment, or cure has been found. Most people die within 5 years.
I'll never forget standing there when the doctor said, "You should go get your affairs in order," which is doctors' lingo for prepare to die.
And that gave Augie's life a new purpose, fast-tracking a search for a cause, a treatment, and a cure, calling it Augie's Quest.
And the problem is, the disease progresses, you lose your ability to talk, to spread the word.
With his executive know-how, high-powered Fortune 500 friends, and connections to celebrities, and with his wife Lynn firmly by his side, he started strong-arming people for money with passion and a sense of humor.
I never have to pay for anything because I can't reach what I want.
Augie's probably the most courageous person I've ever met. If I had to sum him up in one word, it would be courage.
More than $6 million in donations have funneled through the Muscular Dystrophy Association.
1, 2, 3. Grab it!
Got it! Thank you, Augie.
With that money, in only 9 months, a remarkably short time, researchers collected DNA samples pinpointing gene sites thought responsible for ALS. Researchers believe it could be an enormous breakthrough, all because of Augie's quest.
I'm running it like a business. I treat donors as investors and patients like customers.
Soon after his diagnosis, Augie and Lynn renewed their vows for their 10th anniversary.
Still husband and wife after 10.
I'm not a rock by any stretch of the imagination. We find ourselves in situations that we don't necessarily want to be in. But this is our life, and this is the one that we have to play out.
Each day has good times and bad. But for me, I was drafted and Lynn enlisted in this war. And for that and her service, I'll be indebted forever.
In the 19 months since he was diagnosed, Augie has lost the use of his arms. His voice has deteriorated, but he's still as upbeat as ever. How, Augie, are you able to stay so positive?
Well, I think for me right now is the ability to wake up every morning and redefine normal. You can either celebrate what you can do or mourn what you can't. You have a choice. And I believe what we're doing is making a difference. Best gift I can give my wife and our kids is the ability to do something when you're faced with adversity. And that's a gift.
And although Augie knows a cure probably won't happen in his lifetime, he is still on a whirlwind of fundraising events, and he hopes to raise at least $20 million in donations to find a cure, and he's on track. And he clearly has such a great support system, which is so essential, Matt.
No question. It's another great story, Natalie.
Thank
you
you
very much.
Thanks.
And we're back right after these messages in your local news.